All right, hello, welcome to the test stream number 3. As you can see, you can notice quite a change, especially with me, as I am now Youngwon, the character of me. So it's very nice to see you all. This is definitely something new for me, and I hope everybody's liking what this stream is gonna turn out. But yeah, today is going to be a work stream where I will be doing some animation while having this kind of setup in place. I know that running this setup is quite unique in its own self, because instead of having a webcam, I'm now turning my motion into a cute little cartoon character. So it's very nice to be here, and very nice to see you all. As always though, we have to go over the schedule, and so just give me a brief second here as I kind of go into full screen mode here. 1 second. Okay, let me go get the schedule here. So again, between July 1st and July 4th, this is what's going to be panning out. Today is July 3rd, and just a moment ago I heard some fireworks going off, so it seems like we're having some early 4th of July celebrations, which is quite nice. Again, today from 8 to 10 p.m. we will be having a work stream, and particularly in the animation we will be having a bouncing ball sort of animation. I'm kind of practicing some basic fundamentals of animation while also establishing character. Mr. Blobby is more of a bouncing ball. He is me in a very weird way. So I like to think this animation will help branch out my creativity while also making a unique fundamentals in a way. In this animation we will be practicing squash and stretch, emphasis and anticipation, environment, and character development. So that right there has some unique hype in its own self. I will note that this animation setup is gonna be a little crazy. Give me a second here. It's gonna be a little crazy because I have so many things opening up to getting this thing running as smooth as it will be. So bear in mind that this is the first time I've ever done a VTuber setup. So a lot of things could go wrong. Trying to even get this character up, I've had a lot of unique and interesting outputs of this character. Sometimes my hair will squish, sometimes it'll look like my neck has turned into a giraffe. So far we're holding up, so we're not gonna have any weird looking young one here, but just bear in mind that we may have some problems with this stream, just being because it's so unique in its own self. Because this is a work stream, and because I have to get like another computer connected, very shortly we will be going into intermission while I get things set up. It just kind of take me a couple seconds here, making sure everything's set and ready to go, so that we can enjoy 100% out of the stream. So again, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go on a short intermission, and you'll see me here very soon. Okay. I think we have everything running now. Super sorry about that. Trying to do these things is a lot harder than what uh, uh, I'm trying to first anticipate here. But here we have my little tablet down below me, and you're gonna see me here just kind of drawing on my drawing tablet. I noticed I'm getting a little frisky, so give me 1 second here. And okay, I think we're all right. I know my eyebrows are kind of coming above me, but now okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. I have to like look at multiple kind of like screens, not just my drawing tablet below me, but I have quite a lot of different things I have to look at while I'm trying to work, but that's okay. Um, Hopefully you all are doing very well today. Um, I apologize, like I can kind of see my chat too a little bit. So if you do say something, I'm gonna make sure I keep an eyeball out on that note. But yeah, here's my stream over here, and what I have in front of you is pretty much the so far progress of my bouncing ball. So this is what I have so far, and really I'm just kind of like testing out new and unique techniques, especially with Adobe Animate here. But as you can see, I still have to add the eyes on this one and do some color, but that's what I have so far. Mr. Blobby here, he's kind of like climbing up and down the stairs, and towards the end of him climbing up and down the stairs, a UFO shows up, and so that's why he's floating here. And so you can see kind of like rolls up and away from the screen as he gets abducted. And there's going to be more to this, of course, but I kind of am doing this just to have some fun, especially when it comes to doing animation. So, and I know this seems like a really basic thing to do, but it's good to do basic things because you can cover a lot more ground, techniques and practicing and whatnot. So again, bear in mind there may be some technical difficulties, so let me know in chat if I do look a little weird or something, and I'll get that squared away. So again, sorry, my plan of attack, the first thing that we're going to be doing with this animation is we're going to start animating the eyes, and we're going to finalize what the eyes look. So let me just kind of get my pen rolling. I already got my pen rolling. What am I talking about? As you can see, it's moving around. Yeah, I'm gonna start on adding these eyes. As you can see below, I have like the rough animation, and so I'm just sort of finalizing it towards the end here. Because my tablet is so unique, I have to cast it towards my computer, and in doing so, you're essentially watching two streams simultaneously, the one here on YouTube and the one trying to cast my screen. There's not a lot of latency, so don't worry about it, but there's just gonna be like a lot of different things happening at once as I'm sort of kind of going forward with this stream, which is not bad. This is really a different stream after all. You know, this is truly the Yum One stream out of anything. So so far today I've been doing pretty good. Got to watch Cars 3. Haven't watched that movie in a very long time. I would argue that Planes is a better movie than Cars 3, just because I feel like the characters in that movie have a lot going. I don't know if they made Planes 2, but I guess I like it because there's a lot more character out of it, especially the character Dusty Crop Hopper. He's like the main kind of like protagonist in that movie, so it's kind of nice too. I do need to get rid of this 28 round on shade. This just lets me know if I'm coming back from a while doing this, what my pen settings are. Over to my right where my mouse is hovering, you can see my size. So if I come back, I sometimes need to look to that, so I know moving forward what every pen setting is, because there's a lot of custom things happening here. Let me get rid of that. So it's on the shadows layer. It's just as simple as taking your lasso tool and going around, deleting it. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. Animation though. Animation, it requires a lot of work, a lot of patience. Some people say, oh, why don't you do more frames per second? And that's just because 24 frames per second when you're drawing is a lot of frames. Like imagine 24 pictures happening simultaneously. It's a lot to draw, especially in these animations that I'm doing. And you might see like multiple pictures happening at the same time, and that's just because of how fast things are moving in animation. Usually when you start off, you want to animate 24 frames per second, because it helps you animate a lot better. Just because I don't really want these lamps on, I kind of want to focus a little bit more. I'm just going to turn those off for now. But the lamps definitely do provide a unique look on this ball animation. And I'm kind of doing this in reverse. If you saw the beginning, my ball would climb down the stairs, and now this time I'm having the ball climb up the stairs, which I think is like really cool, especially in this kind of case and scenario. It's like doing the reverse, but and in this too, uniquely enough, it has shadows in it. So as the beginning it was really simple, now we're kind of like up in the ante of what I'm trying to animate here. So yeah, really basic stuff here. Kind of already got the layout. As you can see though, on this frame I changed the eyes a little bit, because the body that goes here I changed entirely, so it's not like the same. So I think it looks pretty cute. If you are just tuning in, welcome to the Cloud stream. This is a 4-day sort of streaming event where I almost not every day, but for every 4 days I stream unique content. Of course, if you want to know when I stream, of course, stay subscribed to the YouTube channel. I have all my streams scheduled in advance, and if you want to know more about when streams happen, just put in the chat explanation point date, DATE, all lowercase, and a bot will assist you by providing you a link. You click on the link and ba-bam, baby, you got all the deets towards my next stream. So that's if you want to know when certain things happen, as I think it's quite nice to get to know when certain things happen. here, as you can see, because this is the same as before, I don't want to redo these eyes actually. I want to put them in the character. That looks much better than having an overlap. Yeah, because here you can see it's inside the character. So, well, yes, because he's squishing down, eyes would probably like stick out like that. I sort of like just having the eyes in. I think it's way better presentation and quality wise. But yeah, so here you can see it's the same position. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the eyes, and then I'm going to paste the eyes, and then have it do its thing. If you are wondering what the music is playing in the background, it's a selection of home, and it's a little bit unique of where to get the music, but I get mine from this Discord channel called Tyler McVicker, and from there he has a entire playlist of this music, which you can of course use in your videos, and you know, of course, just make sure you support the guy who makes this music. I like his music because it's very I'm gonna tone this down a little bit. The guy who makes this music, Home, I think he has just an amazing talent, and the vibes are definitely chill. Whenever I listen to it, I just kind of feel this sense of calm and absolute vibing sense, especially with what's going for it. Now here I drew the eyes like that, but maybe I want them to stick out a little more. Let's see here. Because that kind of gives it like a head turn almost. So maybe I want to do something else. Notice that my eyebrows are acting up again, so let me fix that. Whoa, now I'm angry. I'm not angry. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, I think we're okay. Yeah, that's one thing with this character. I may have my eyebrows act up, so I do apologize for that in advance. Okay, seems like we're back to normal. I just want to make sure that we're a-okay and we don't have like weird things going. Oh, I could see why maybe I had the eyes in, because later on it like turns. So I'll go for that. That seems kind of cool. Especially for this animation. How like sometimes I'll just kind of like slowly turn in as it's kind of resetting over. The program I'm using to do this in is called Adobe Animate, and I've been working with this program ever since I was 13. It is never it does have unique glitches, but I really think it has never really failed me in any way. It's definitely sometimes frustrating when you run into unique and interesting situations, but it's so far pretty good towards what I needed to do. Hold on for a second. Delete that. I want my eyes to go away. So I'm gonna get a little closer too so I can see what I am trying to do for this character. Yeah, here I have my eyes completely different, so I don't think I'm gonna put them down here. And because my thing just moved a little bit, I can select these and move them here. So let me just look at the frames. Boom, boom. That's pretty good. And then splat. It gets a little chunky, a little full. So I'm gonna kind of go. Right, insert blank keyframe. Today was cloudy, amazingly, in the place I live. It's not very often that it's cloudy, but kind of is fitting for this stream. I think it's about to rain too soon, so very nice for this kind of stream. Insert a blank keyframe because this is an entirely new frame. What to do next? This animation's kind of like laid back because once you know what you need to do, you can sort of fall through with everything. I mean, I know that tomorrow's like July 4th, but I'm kind of like against people who light fireworks early. Because it's like, come on, can you just wait a day, honestly? And it's like gonna suck too, because like you get your fireworks and it's like you used it all before even the event happened. It's like, what the heck? Okay, let me get this up here. Same character. This guy's really adorable, if you ask me. Mr. Blobby looks very adorable. I noticed that my guy just froze, so give me 1 second here. It is a little bit glitchy, but okay, we should be okay. The program I'm using, it's a good program. It's just that it's a very sophisticated program at the time, so some things are going to take a little longer than others when it comes to doing this sort of stuff. Let's see. Let me fix his eye. Okay, so because this is another step, I may just go all the way and animate it. It's not too bad anyways. But because I have the animation repeating, you can sometimes copy your frames over and then just kind of have it fit on top, which I might do. Just kind of like cleaning things up, going back and fixing it. We'll get to some exciting stuff too, like coloring, very, very shortly. Just want to make sure that we're good to go on certain things. Yeah, I gotta clean up this eye, make it more smoother. Oops. Smoother. I noticed that if you go far away with the camera, some of the eyes look a little jank. That's okay. We'll move forward now. Yeah, I think I'll do that just because it's gonna save some time. Just like duplicating the eyes and then shifting them over, because as you can see here, I could see where I marked my steps, and so if I can repeat this animation every time there's a step, I can fix some of the things in this here stream, or in this here animation, excuse me. So yeah, let me check this out. Okay, so I have to start here, and I have to take my handles so I can view all of this, and these are what all the eyes look like, but shown as one layer. I'm going to copy all of these over, copy frames, paste and overwrite frames, and we are going to have to figure out the spacing because every time Mr. Blobby goes up a step, the animation gets a little slower and slower because he's getting tired. So, and you'll see that in a second. And now what I need to do is I need to match up this bottom eye with this body here. And so, and in doing so, I want to move everything over. This duplication helps save time, and the only reason why I'm doing it is because the motion is sort of uniform. If you look at the steps here, they're all like evenly spaced, so obviously the motion is going to be pretty much the same because it's just going up one step at a time, sort of the same thing. Now when we watch this, okay, we gotta fix the spacing. Okay, I can kind of look up here what I need to do, and then let's see. What's going on? Okay, so I gotta duplicate a keyframe, it looks like, because something happens again over. Like it's an extra animation. Control C, Control Shift V, and then here the little squash thing happens again. Excuse me. Copy that over. I do apologize if you hit me hitting the mic. It's kind of close to me. Because it's not like one of those fancy overhead mics, which would be nice to have at some point. Just kind of getting the eyesight in place. Hopefully you all are doing very well today. I know that some days are pretty unique, while other days are nice, so kind of like depends on the day and what you do in the day. That frame. Okay, in this one we don't have this keyframe. I sort of like cut it out in later animations. And then here I need to make sure the eyes are set in his face. Make this up. Some things may not be 100% exact because of that movement, which it just doesn't mind hitting the up arrow a couple times. Okay, very nice. Here we go up, and then the eyes sort of follow through. Oof, may want to change those eyes a bit and get them some better ones. Maybe get some eyes that sort of less grungy. I don't know why, but the beginning eyes are just not my cup of tea. So I can just fix that. I think it just has to do with me going further out with the animation. That's not very smooth. Could be like a brush thing too. Okay. So now we'll do the same exact thing. I'm pretty sure something's gonna change where we see him getting a little tired. This is what animation can be sometimes. You just kind of take the frames, you copy them, and then you move it to wherever it's positioned. Paste and overwrite frames. Okay. Go 100% out. Let me select all these, and then I gotta get these eyes that are on the bottom to match these eyes that are all the way over here. You may also start to notice the background changes. a lot. It's like I can't really do much right now with these eyes. I've been trying to get them fixed, set in place. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna unhide it. Okay, it goes up, but as you can see, it holds for an additional frame. This holds for an additional frame, and it goes up, and then here. Also, the camera is moving, so that's why every time you see me like doing things, we're having to zoom in on the scene. So that gotta be something. Again, eyebrows. There we go. My character sometimes, he's always in shock. Okay, this holds for frame, and now we have it going up. Again, just want to make sure everything's okay, and then we'll go from there. Right here, move the eyes a bit. Get it more in place than anything else. That's fine. It's fine. That's what sometimes you have to tell yourself as an animator is, it's fine. I do want things to be drawn perfectly, but not to the point where I have to think of it critically. Here, because I'm having like a ton of camera movement, maybe I could copy it, but I think I'm just gonna draw it. Again, these eyes are set in place. Looks like a little bean or a little heart. This one looks like a kind of like a dumpling almost. Let me insert my blank keyframe and then keep animating. As you can see, some poses I have him hold for much longer periods of time, and that's just because he's getting a little tired. I can copy these, Control C, Control V. The benefits with working a camera is that you get like cool shots, but because the subject is constantly changing, it takes some time to get used to all of these zoom ins and zoom outs. Because the subject moves with the camera, obviously. If the camera is zooming in, the subject will get bigger. If the camera movement is getting smaller, the subject will get smaller. And this is just in terms of zooming in or zooming out. So all about that camera stuff. Sometimes my character will look angry. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just I'm very serious in what I'm doing. Young one is very serious. So I think the way I create characters, it really has its own kind of like persona to it, which is something I like. Whoa, I want this to be much bigger. Yeah, let me get this to like a 14. There we go. This guy's a little out of the frame. That's alright. If he's out of frame, we won't see him. So here you can see this is what our frame shot is. We won't see him. So we can have a blank keyframe. Still won't see him. Now we'll see him. he's in frame, and I can show you what it looks like. This is whatever's in frame, so whatever's inside the blue outline, that's the stuff that we're gonna need to put in. Coming out though to him being tired, Mr. Blobby being tired. There's a Pokemon that's called Mr. Blobby. No, I did not get my inspiration from that. But speaking of which, I've also watched the Pokemon movie today. Sometimes it's the movie day for me. Watching movies all day. We're gonna need a water break here pretty soon. Just because doing this can wear down your breath. Not your breath, but just a lot of talking in general. And these eyes. I'm gonna make it the same for this character, but it's moved like up here, kind of. Now he's getting tired, so we gotta animate that. First, oh no, I don't want it there. In here, we're gonna have to probably move things up, just on the base layer. Let me see how it plays out. Okay, seems like we have like a little bit of like a animation going up with his eyes. I can turn on this, see where we're going with things. I'm gonna just turn on my fan here. Just get a little smoky in here. I wouldn't say smoky, but just a little hot. Darn clouds sometimes provide shade, but my tablet does not. I like my tablet though, as you can see. Ooh, look at that eye. It's a pretty good eye. Yeah, I'm just making it sort of crust in. So it kind of goes in. And I might not do what this thing's doing me, like that whole go up with the eyes and everything. But I gotta get the mouth animated, that's for sure. So let me see here. The mouth we're gonna have to have on a separate layer, just because it's its own thing. So let me see here. Mouth lines. I'm looking at my young one here, and he's definitely all over the place. I do apologize. I think it's because I'm looking down at my tablet. I know it doesn't show up there, but because I'm trying to draw here, there might be some hiccups. It seems like I get like this little sad tired face in me. So I'm just gonna turn this down to like a 10 maybe. And yeah, that's pretty good. And then his mouth opens up here. So I'll have it like open up. Goes from here to here. And then it seems like the mouth actually grows. It grows. Okay. I think that's just like a simple shape tween, if you ask me. I just take this, Control C it, Control Shift V it, 200%, lasso tool the mouth, T, open up wide, Shift, Nah, I want to do a different mouth. Make it more tired. Now make sure to get the tongue out too. But there's also like the sweat coming down his face, so we're gonna take things out one at a time. Oh my gosh, I'm not angry. I swear, I'm not angry. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, we are not mad. No. I'm sorry if Yowen is a little mad right now. I am not mad though. I'm okay, guys. Oh boy. Okay, so now it's just like this little tongue coming out. Which I can do that here. So I'll have it open. And then, or no, I'll have it like a little sliver of a tongue here. I'll start off like this. No, I'll start off like this. And then a couple of frames forward, I'll erase that. And I'll go out like this. The tongue kind of comes out of the mouth. And maybe I'll erase some of this. The tongue's coming out. So it goes from here to here. And then let me clean it up just a little bit more. Just like that. And again, clean up some more. So the tongue will come out. And I'm gonna have it stick out here. You know what? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Do a little bit better on my end. Making a ton. So this is the base mouth. I'm gonna undo it a little bit here. Let me go back. Back. Okay, so this is the base mouth. I'm gonna have a tongue layer on top just to play it safe, and then we'll mesh and we'll combine the layers together to get a good looking result out of everything. So let me insert a keyframe. Tongue. Okay. Control Z this actually. Here's a tongue. The tongue sticks out probably roughly around here. So let me have it stick out. Like so. Hold on. Okay, that's his tongue, and now the tongue gets bigger, roughly around here. So I'll have it like pull down a little bit more like this, and there's your weird looking tongue. it gets like bigger and bigger as it tongue comes out of his mouth. And then we'll have it cycle between these two layers. It looks like it's on. Okay, so it holds here for like a good 4, and then it just cycles between 2. Insert. Oh, I'm sorry. Look that bigger. Here, 4. Okay, and then it just pulses back in and out, just like a dog would do it. There's that. And then because I want to show him tired, and usually when you see dogs tired, they like pant a bit. You can see their mouth going like in and out, and so I thought of maybe doing the same. My Mr. Bobby here. So it goes in a bit. Insert in keyframe. Control C. Control Shift E. Okay, and then it comes out. Control C. Control Shift V. I like that face right there, but the mouth and eyes and everything are gonna be different here. So now that we got the tongue layer, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to merge it down with the mouth, and we're actually gonna have to erase parts of the mouth, so because the tongue's gonna go out from it, so we can just go like that. Okay, next layer over. Make sure everything's erased. Okay, next layer over. Oh, shoot, sorry. Here we go. Just a little bit more. And I could like fix this up to the mouth just by like filling in a little bit from where the mouth is. This is all done with like a brush, so it's easy to kind of mold it in a little bit. If anybody has any plans for 4th of July, I would love to hear it. I think I'm going to watch some fireworks. I want to try and capture fireworks in a way. See if I can get the shots in place. And so that's what I'm thinking of doing sometime soon, especially because the holidays coming up. Here. This is the same here. It's the same. Same here. Okay. Sweet. Oh, right. And then I gotta update this mouth to match with the changing time when it sticks in and out. Okay. So I play it. You can kind of see. That's my tongue right there. Going. Oh, it's cute. Alright, so there you go. That's how you can show somebody tired. But, oh, one more thing that we gotta do is we gotta animate sweat. So let me merge this layer down. There should be merge. Oh, sorry. Take 2. Okay, merge layers. Call this mouth. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add some sweat. And before I do that, let me look at my sweat here. I know that sounds so weird, but I want to actually copy this sweat over, but I definitely want to change the eyes, or I mean not the eyes, the color of the sweat from like a bright blue to something else. And it's very simple to fix this. I'm kind of reusing the rough animation of sweat to captivate more of what I'm doing here. So let me select the sweat here, let me tee it, and this will apply to all the layers for him. Now what I want to do for all of these layers is I want to change the color. So maybe I want the sweat to be like a much darker blue, and then I don't want it to show it too over of what he is, so I may change it to alpha to be slightly like duller, give or take. And so now when I play this here, you can see he's sort of sweating. I may though do that again, though for here I increase the alpha just a bit so you can see a lot better, maybe like a 40%. And so now you can see that he's sweating a bit just by these little particles rolling down him. These little squiggly lines. Okay, so that is the sweat right there. I'm sorry if I say sweat a lot. If it makes you uncomfortable, let me know. I swear, last time, not even gonna say it, I'm just gonna label it. Okay, here we're done with that. Now we're gonna move forward, onwards to the rest of the animation. Once we're done adding the eyes, which will be not so far from being done, we'll add the color, we'll make him look cute, add any more fixes, and we'll be done with this part of the animation. And I will post this on my YouTube channel. It's just a little work in progress to keep you all updated towards what happens next with the stream. Especially if I come back to the ball animation and get going on that. So let me just keep on adding those eyes. Kind of goes out from him like that. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna put the eyes like that, but I'll have him like fade in a little bit, because as he's coming over, no, it's cute, but I'm gonna have it in within him, because then the eyes are gonna show up within the ball itself, and then they're gonna drop on down. And then we're going to resize a bit, so let me get on forward here. First gotta add the eyes here, and then add the eyes here. Very nice. And then we got some like closed kawaii eyes. So I'll add that to him. Just want to make sure what we're doing here looks pretty good. I wouldn't really call myself such a pro, but I definitely know certain things with this program that helps make things work a little bit better. Here's a good pro tip. Sometimes working with a white canvas can definitely hurt your eyes. So that's why you see the canvas here. It's not pure white. I find if you work with like a gray, your eyes are a lot more comfortable than working with pure white. because when you're animating, you're sometimes animating for hours on end, and you don't want to stare at a white screen. It's just gonna hurt your eyes. I think for this guy, I'm not gonna actually have his eyes in the middle. I'm just gonna have them here. So I have the dumpling look here, and just gonna fix his little eyes. Sometimes I'll have these changes in the final animation where I'm not gonna go really with the rough animation. I'm just gonna fix it here, sort of last minute, with everything. Oh, it's just not that bad. Insert here. I think the reason why he's wincing his eyes is because he's like kind of like not prepared for the fall. My onion skinning to work a little better here. So I'll make sure this looks pretty professional. I want to line this up a little bit better. A bit more affixed to him. So when those eyes open up, they seem to line up with the eyes being closed. In fact, instead of having the eyes like this, I'd much rather have the eyes like this. Seems even more cuter. Boop. Okay, and then my eyes close a little bit. So I can just like squash down on the eyes a little bit just for it to be in place with what I'm trying to go with. It's very simple. You just select it, squash down on it, you stretch it, maybe you duplicate it. Guess that doesn't really do anything. But you can get that going. I want to look a little bit closer. That's what I'm trying to do here. Sorry. I want to get these to be more squished down rather than hard like that. And I want to increase this just a bit, just to get it in place a little bit more with what I'm trying to do. Perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. So now that I got that, you can see his eyes squish down a bit. Let me fix the sort of overlap with the pen. And now we're somewhere else. The camera has moved. So now we need to get towards where the camera is. And it looks like I hold it. Oh, okay. The guy gets like a little bit shocked, so I'm gonna Control C it, Control V it. Okay. Now the eyes kind of are more rounded. Whoa. I'll bring this down to a 10. Adjusting this on the fly. Oops, I'm hiding behind my drawing tablet. Here, give me 1 second. Oh boy. Okay, no, we're good. Let me get my thing over. Again, I wouldn't say this train was gonna be 100% perfect, but just enough to do what it needs to do. weird feedback from my keyboard here. It's not really working the way I want it to. It just doesn't really want to work today, which is fine. It's a little frustrating when your keyboard doesn't work. When you're trying to run those pen commands. Okay, and then just to make these a little bit more exaggerated, T. And then they kind of go to like this normal state with the eyes, and we can go grab normal state of the eyes just by going here, copying it, and then controlling it. Of course, the eyes are all the way over here, so we'll grab them and put them in place. Sometimes, just because I like watching my work, I notice some funny things happen in between. Like yesterday when I was playing Moonbase, I died the first time trying to play the game, and it's because I was mispressed the deploy oxygen thing or close the hatch or something. I broke it and I died, which is unfortunate. Definitely a little funny though. Okay, so now my thing's kind of like taking a sigh of relief. It's going, just because you could see the mouth in the rough animation go from big to small, which looks like it's just a simple shape tween. So I can do that. So I'm gonna start off with like a big old mouth and go from there. Whoa! Sorry, just trying to adjust. Oh gosh. Okay, we're good. My eyebrows really did come off of me now. It's fine. Alright. Sorry for that. Just trying to get in a comfy position in my chair, and I didn't know I was gonna get that crazy with my drawing tablet. If you can see really closely on my tablet, you can sort of make out what it says on there, which is thanks Craigslist and this doctor's bag. Oops, something happened. I'll get you back into the drawing tablet screen. My bad, guys. Sometimes that may happen where the thing will kick out. I'm not too afraid of it, but apologies for that. But anyways, on my drawing tablet, there's a doctor's bag, and then there's a whatchamacallit. Hopefully, here, let me get my mouse out of the way too. Okay. There's a doctor's bag and a thanks Craigslist thing. And the funny thing is, when I got my drawing tablet, I actually got this off of Craigslist, and believe it or not, and the person who originally had it was a doctor, and so they were sort of doing like a tech review on it, and they didn't really need the drawing tablet anymore. And suffice to say, here we are now with this tablet. Oh my goodness. My character's not moving now. Oh gosh. Again, I do apologize for any of the technological inconveniences that come with this. There we go though. Happy as a clam. Okay. I'm like closing my eyes a bit. So noticing too that we have less than 1 hour left. So we may not actually get to coloring, unfortunately, and I do apologize that it's taking me so long to do this. I kind of wanted to start coloring so we could see the final product, but the eyes, man, they take some time to do. Control C, Control Shift V. So now I change on the mouth and the eyes. Excuse me. So blank keyframe. Control C, Control Shift V. And then these eyes I'm going to need to propagate a little bit better. I have him as like a little happy boy. He's very happy to finally get on top. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at that. He's a cute little boy. He's a cute little body. Just fix some of the lines and whatnot. And, okay, that's pretty good. There we go. That's cute. Okay. Oh no, now he's scared. Probably because something's up. A UFO's coming over. Gonna abduct him. Sorry for the spoilers. Yeah, I can draw his eyes like this. And then his mouth will go up here. And if I could, can I drop down my rough animation layer so that, or just particularly on the mouse, so I can see a little bit better what I'm trying to draw. Alpha, and then eyes, and alpha, and then lower it a bit, just because we don't need all of it there. Let me save too, because that's very important. Okay. Now he's in pure shock. He's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? What? A UFO? Ah! You know, something like that. Okay, of course, play this animation too, if you want, just so we can see what's going on. Yeah, I'll do it after this guy, so we can look back on our progress and see if we need to change anything. Oh boy, I only say that because usually there's always something maybe that we need to change. I think we're holding up pretty well just by doing all this stuff. Let me clean up too. I'll leave it like that. I kind of like how it looks like that, where one eye is bigger than the other. Looks like it's kind of pressing in. Oh, and the eyes shake. The eyes give a little wobble with the head, so I might as well turn the eyes. Let's see if we look at this to the left. Excuse me. I'm about to sneeze and I don't want to cause a bass boost. Okay, we're good. I like how my face expression when I sneeze was just like your don't sneeze on me kind of look. It's okay, I'm not gonna cause the audience to hear my bass boosted sneeze on the mic. Ooh, sorry. Sometimes I get cramps. Because before I've been doing this and you need to do a good little stretch afterwards. I'm alright though, just for now. Look at that little shake. Yeah. Pretty sure that's the same as before, so I will resort these back to the original position. Boop, 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 boop. And then we go back to this. And then we go back to the original. My mouse seems to stay the same, which I may want to change that. I mean, let me rotate the mouth. Oh, yes, unlock it so I can access it. Easy. There we go. I like that. Very cartoony what I'm trying to do, but just trying to get the mouse to rotate with the body shifting back and forth. These aren't the same. What the heck? Oh, okay. It's a little weird. I'd say though it still works. I just turn this off here for a second. We'll see. Copy frames. I think these are the same regardless. Paste and override frames. I could just leave them the same between here and here. Insert blank keyframe, clear keyframe. Let's see here, clear keyframe. Oh goodness, I'm in pure shock. Clear keyframe. And let's see here. Let's see. Clear keyframe. Okay. Good to go. Yeah, that's good. I like that. It's like a little rustle back and forth. Yeah, I like it. It's very, very shocked to see what's going on. Alright then, okay, let me copy these frames. Paste and overwrite frames. And now, keyframe, clear keyframe. And then go over here. I'm gonna copy the eyes, but his expression is no more happy. He's like, what's going on? I don't like this. I'm scared. Perfect. Okay. Now we're pretty much doing the same animation, but it's flipped. So, insert blank keyframe. And let me take all these frames from before. Take all these frames from before. Sorry. Okay. Copy frames. Paste and overwrite frames. And then let me take all this here. Let me transform, flip horizontally, and match it up. Oh, I see a blank. That's pretty cool. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Oh, I do some more extra jiggling, it looks like. Mr. Blobby does some more jiggling around. Alright, let me do my thing here. Control C this. Shift V this. C this. Control Shift V it. Control C this. Control Shift V this. Okay, and then he goes up some more. So I'll just take these 2 frames and move them up. So they go from here to here. And then we'll begin the levitation process for sure. First one here. Okay. And let me. I think this. No, this goes back when we hit the float. So camera hits back 1 click towards where you'll start to levitate. The eyes, we want to put it in the tweens. That's how we usually do things. Makes things easier too to animate. So let me Control C this. Let me access this. Let me add a new layer. Let me Control V it. Somewhere on top of here, like so. And the camera sort of helps us with angles. And then here he is getting, or about to get abducted. Alright, now we're on the last eye here, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Sorry. So I have to look up and everything before doing certain things. Okay. Alrighty. Very nice. I like how we have to add the little eyes in. Very cute. Okay. That seems to be about it. Alright. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add color. Yay! It does require a lot of work. I'm just kind of glad that we're done with adding the eyes now for this animation. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna add some color and go from there. looks like I was wrong. We are going to add some color. So let me organize this a little bit better. Mouth, eye lines, lamp. I really want this behind the lamps and the UFO. B lines, eye lines, mouth, and sweat go here. So I'm all gonna say that this is I guess we put it into a folder when I selected it. It's all gonna go into a folder and it's gonna be called CH lines. And now we're gonna have another folder titled CH color, which is good for organization purposes. And then under here I'm gonna say base, and then I'm gonna say eyes, because the base and eyes are gonna have something different. We're gonna refer to our character design for this, which is over here around the screen, to do certain things. So let me look into what we can do here. Looks like we like purples. So I don't know if chat has a favorite color in mind, but mine is this nice purple color. So believe it or not, I think it's raining, people. You can hear outside of my window, which is really nice. And my shocked face gives it all. No, I'm not angry. Believe me, I'm not angry. I think I'm gonna go for this lighter color. It's really nice. And we're gonna stick with the big brush. I want the brush to be more rounded instead of circled. And now that we got that selected, I'm gonna go up here to the base. We don't need to color this because it's outside of the frame, but here we do. So let me insert a blank keyframe. And yeah, I like that much better. Okay. So, and I don't need the rough on, so we're good. And I'm not gonna be too brash about this. I'm just gonna sort of fill them in like so. So another blank keyframe. And so what we're kind of doing is we're doing like a massive coloring book, but we're going frame by frame and we're just sort of roughly getting it in. Because if you look at my storyboard, I kind of just botched it in rather than really trying to refine it in. So I'm gonna copy that style. It's not really a lazy style, it's just a more quicker style to do things. Here though, I might refine it just because it's kind of coming over the background a bit. So let me take my eraser tool and let me erase some of it off. Animation sort of has like a stage process. You go through your storyboards and planning out the character and whatnot, and then afterwards you have to do like much other things to get it to work properly and whatnot. So that being said though, I think that's pretty good where I have it. And it comes out a bit. So I take my brush and fill it in some. And then we'll get to the irises, which will be filled white. And we should be good. I'm gonna make this much bigger. It doesn't take too long to fill these in. Actually, it shouldn't, so. I have a sneaky suspicion though that there might be some other way to make this more process easier. It's probably just by using the paint bucket tool. Let me see here. Drag on, fill on epic, fill on. Let me see here. What happens if I go up to the CH lines and go up to the B lines? Oh, wow. Never mind. What am I doing? I could just fill this in by taking my bucket tool. Oh. And just going through it and just sort of color it in. Oh wow, this is gonna make it actually a lot more faster. See, told you. I knew there was something to make this process a lot easier. You just take your fill bucket tool and you fill it in. Look at that, and it's so clean. Boom. Nice. Like an animation dream coming true. And here, close large gaps. Oh, it's a little bit off. Boop. 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 Of course, we got a little character pan here. Blinks his eyes. Oh, he's a little crazy here. Boop. Oh, now where did he go? I don't know. Let's zoom out here. No, he's gone again. Okay, now he's coming out. Boom. This is fun. Alright. Okay, now we come over here. Always save it. Nothing wrong with saving. Yeah, I like this color. It's sort of like in between a dark and a... No, it's more on the bright side of the purples that we've chosen from our character here. That's why I like it. I like how it shows up like really small at the top. This is everything else. Okay. Going up some more. So yeah, we're just going frame by frame. And seeing what to do. This one doesn't like me though. This one's like, I don't want to get color. I think it's because there's a big old gap that my thing really can't fit in, so I can fix that for a sec here. It's as simple as just taking your brush and resetting it a bit. And now let's see. Yeah, that works. No. I want it to be this color. Perfect. So that's what you do to close things up. Just kind of add some slashes in between the gaps. Or you can just kind of fill in the gaps where your lines are. Adobe Animate does a pretty good job, even if you do have gaps, to close them up real good. Oh boy, I'm zooming in a lot. Okay. Don't really actually have to fill that one in, but it's alright. There's like a bunch of growing, shrinking, and expanding within this animation. Super excited too to watch this final product. What this looks like. We're getting very close to finishing it. And I'm gonna go into here. Okay. I'm backing out. Okay. Now go from here to here, which I'm gonna fix my eye layer. Eye lines, insert, blank keyframe. And now we're out. But hold on. Last part here, he needs color too. So here, okay. The most facial expression ever. What is going on? Okay. Now, we go all the way back. And now we get the eyes. That's right, people. We get the eyes. And here, we look back at our character design. Our eyes are white. They do have some like black in them, which I can of course add that into as well. Nothing wrong with adding. Whoa! What is this thing doing? Okay. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Get like black. Just switch off every time. This just adds a bit more character to him. Okay. Switch to this. I'll add some of the eyes into him. I gotta stop leaning over. I'm sorry. I'll stand up a little bit straight in my desk here. I know it looks like I'm doing like the Leaning Tower or something. Alright, let me add the eyes in. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, I don't want it black. Oh, right. So let me switch over. I think X does the switching of colors. Very good to know. Just gonna have them like that. Okay. You get sort of in the song and dance when you're doing this. X. Maybe instead of these, okay, X, I'll do it more, oh, B, X, more like that. Now that's pretty cute. Hold on, there we go. I lost my thing there for a second. Okay, X, B, and the eyes in between. Okay, whoa, no, X, B, that's cute. Alright. 9K. Whoa. X, B. Okay, it's like a song and dance. And now we're going up. We're flying, Mr. Blobby. We're flying. X. Just not a little points. Whoa. Nice. Never mind. He's slamming down. He's taking a touchdown here. B. X. Okay. X. And just like they should make a song about this with keyboard shortcuts and everything. Yeah, I want the eyes to stick out. Not like that, but maybe like more like this. Cause he's slamming down, he's stretching out. His eyes are gonna pop out a little bit. Now they're probably gonna be centered. So yeah, now we're just kind of finishing up the animation. Perfect. All right. Now we're just gonna keep on going. Whoa. Stream zoom in. Oh, my eyes must have. My eyes didn't change. Clear keyframe. Oh, now they did. Okay. X. Boom. Boom. B. X. Oh, they're sort of closing. Okay. X. This one I'm gonna have to go in a little bit more because he's squinting a lot. He is squinting. B. X. It looks like he's very mad. That's because he's just blinking, alright? He's just blinking. Very cute though, how I've made him look. We're just kind of repeating the same process. So I'm just gonna take these, Alt, paste and overwrite. Definitely looks a little different, but cute regardless. I could also maybe add some white here. It's just gonna be like really different. This looks... Yeah, okay. He's you can still see the whites in his eyes, but they're very small. There we go. Alright. Okay, now he's looking over. So maybe we want the eyes to reflect him looking over in a way. So let me get that going. Sorry about me hitting my microphone a little bit. Alright, let me hold on for a second. Graphics me. I am not angry, I swear. It's alright. I like though how when I'm angry or when I'm surprised, the look is very exaggerate. This is cute in its own way. I don't like those eyes. Those are so small. Oh. I like it to be a little bit bigger. Okay. Oops. XB. Definitely adds more character to him when you color it in. Alright, it's raining outside and I just heard a firework go off. Like, what the heck? How were you even able to manage that? I know a soggy firework doesn't really light up, so it amazes me how somebody did that. Usually, where I live, it's not a surprise that fireworks go off before 4th of July, or before New Year's, or before any national holiday. It's not a surprise at all. Not a surprise at all. Okay. I do the song and dance to fill in the eyes. Do 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 do. I remember one time somebody said my voice put them to sleep. I was like, oh, thank you. I don't know, is that calming, but thank you. I got like a weird eye thing going on here. So these are not supposed to be here. And these are, and these are out of frame, so we don't need to really fill them in. Begs the question as to why I did it. Oh, I don't want to select the toolbars just yet or anything like that sort. Okay. Now X. Okay, good. Now we're gonna be moving forward some. Just get my brush here. X. Definitely, I gotta get like a better wrist rest or something because, oh man, it's my thing not the best at all when it comes to my chair, at least for wrist rest. Like an artist chair, maybe? That would be excellent. Or maybe I can move it a little bit. That's, oh, much better. Never mind. Much better. Here, let me get my microphone up just to get... I hear a lot going on. Okay, I think we're good. Just wanted to move up my mic a bit. Probably can hear me much better, actually. And now I can see why we have it here, you know, our character, because the camera zooms out. If we look above, boom, it's on the camera layer. No, it's not. So that's why we got drawn in. I see, I see. There we go. How's that? Let me, K, nope, B. Ah! What am I supposed to do? Okay, hold on. V. Okay. K. Now you can fill them in. B. Switch it to a black layer. And let me tone it down a bit to like a 10 maybe. Do a 10. Or maybe I'll bring it up to like a 26. There we go. So we start off from here, go to here. Now look at this, they're really stretched out, so I want the irises of the eyes to also, whoa, be stretched out. Okay. B, X. Yeah. Perfect. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Now we're same thing here. Irises are stretched out. Looks like we're coming down to a good stretch here. No, I don't want that to be complete, but definitely gonna go in and switch these out and have these things come down quite some. Boom, boom. Maybe I have them looking down. Yeah, there we go. Because they're getting close to the ground, so might as well. Oops. Okay. Let me fill these in. And let me get the eyes placed in like so. Maybe I have the eyes going out like this. Because it's squashing, right? It's probably gonna have its eyes sticking out like bleh, bleh. Alright, I like that. Now it's popping out. It's popping out. Oh no. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Now I have the eyes sort of coming out of him. Like so. Yeah, my irises never really stay the same, and that's just because of the uniqueness of this certain situation. Just kind of change it every time and go from there. Could also look back and see what it looks like. Now they're going down from him. So this will, whoa, put them in like so. I think we'll be done with this first section of the jump. I have about, that was a weird eye position. I have about, if we look at my storyboard right here, I have roughly almost one done, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different scenes to go through. And so my little Mr. Blobby is going to be traveling through outer space. It's going to go into a pinball thing, and it's all going to transition after that UFO abduction at the end. So fun stuff. Of course, going to work on those principles we talked about earlier in this stream. And just sort of go from there. Okay. Oops. B. X. So that's how it's gonna be. You're probably gonna see like half of its eyes shown. But if we watch this, there you go. That's the animation. That's what you see towards the end. Now we transition on to the next. We can also see what this looks like too with the lamps on. I could turn on these. And there it is in its beautiful lamp form. Did I put eyes on him? Here? Oh, yes, I did, but they're closed. They're closed. I like that. They're very tiny and they're very closed. It's cute. Okay. I think a good art tip that I'm kind of neglecting the most is to get a comfy workplace, because sometimes when you're animating like a crunched environment, it's not the best seating area. I wonder if they make chairs for animators. Like a good chair, like the one that Reggie has for Nintendo, his $3,000, $4,000 chair or whatever. You need to get one of those. Maybe start a GoFundMe or a crowd made for a chair. Crowd made, what am I talking about? Crowd made is like special stickers and talking like one of those donation things. This thing too is gonna have some sound effects as well, so when the UFO comes over, it's like a, or when the ball hits the stairs, like doom doom, you know, like a clunking sound or something cool to do. Okay, now we got like a little cute face here. The ooh-woo face. Yes, sir. We'll get you some big ol' eyes. Oh, look at this little guy. He's a cutie. Okay. Coming over a bit. Here. Oops. Oh, that's weird. So, why is it that the lamps... Oh, I gotta put the lamps behind, not in front. Easy fix. But if I do that, then we don't have the shadow from the lamps. Weird. I think what we're gonna have to do to fix this little predicament is we're gonna have the base of the lamps be on the bottom underneath CH lines, and just the light of the lamps to be on top. So what I can do for that is I can just access this, and then here I say, okay, I don't want the base to be shown just yet. Well, I want the base to be shown, so maybe I'll just I'll Control X this, and then maybe I'll go on the bottom here and just say base. I'll just Control Shift V this into view, and then I'll line these bases up here. The lamps don't come on until here, so I need to insert a blank keyframe. Sorry, I need to insert a keyframe and then delete it from before. And I'll fix that later. It's just like a technical problem, you know, layer composition, that sort of thing. So things have to appear up front, things have to appear behind. I'll get that fixed. For now though, I just want to keep on coloring Mr. Blobby until the stream is about to end here. So hopefully I'm doing okay over here. I want to make sure. Notice I don't want to be on the base layer. I do want to be in the CH lines eyes layer, the eye lines. Okay, B, X that. Now get some Get some little eyes in. And I think we'll wrap it up with just like a couple more. And of course I'll get some more done, and very soon you should see just scene 1 out of 6 scenes for this. Showed the storyboard and everything. So I'll probably post like a work in progress like I did with the sound pods versus AirPods. Animation. Do I want the eyes to stick out? Maybe I do. Just because it's silly. And it's kind of cute. Oh, it does look a lot better with color than just lines, because color gives it more definition. And the shadow and the lighting from the post adds like more detail to it. Alright, last one here. And then I'll wrap this up. Hopefully you've all been enjoying this. Despite all the technical problems, this definitely has been a lot of fun to do. That's cute. Look at that. Sweet. Of course, Control S to save, as always. And now let me just switch on over to the VTuber section. Okay, so it's currently 10:01, and that was about 2 hours of watching me animate. Hopefully you've enjoyed this and have relaxed yourselves and immersed yourselves into the soon-to-be scene 1 ball animation of Mr. Blobby, and with more scenes to come and with more animations to come from me here on this channel. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you follow me. If you want to know anything more about what I do, of course there's this banner at the top left that's been viewing anything related, but if you want to look at some artwork or maybe look at some of my animations, you can always visit my channel, or you can visit my website, www.parkeryost.myportfolio.com. This was fun. I just need to get more relaxed and not have myself in this kind of cramped position. So I'll work on that. I gotta get like my microphone out of the way and to keep myself in a good position so that my arms are nice and loose and I'm drawing pretty good. But other than that, this was really fun, and I really liked doing this with you all and showing you what I'm working on. So it's been really fun, really nice, and hope you all have a good rest of your night and a good day tomorrow, as tomorrow is 4th of July, so that's something. Of course, as any would say, take it easy, and thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Remember, cloud stream tomorrow. Visit my website, head on over to the YouTube channel section, and you'll see the schedule. Other than that, thank you for being here. Take it easy.